And welcome back to the Citizen Channel. We're all staying safe and well. And odd shows, we look forward to the visit of Sevilla to the Etihad on the 2nd of November 2022 for the Champions League Group G Match Day 6, isn't it? 8 p.m. kickoff. So, yeah, interesting. Yeah, there is some value on this. It did surprise me looking through. It's not that hard to find a little bit of value, so probably more than some other games. But I think that's partly because no one really is 100% sure sort of team Pep's going to come out with. But I've had a guess. I've had a go anyway. Let's see what we've got. So we'll look at the value anyway on this game. Please, if you are new to the channel, do everything City, past, present, forever. Push that subscribe button, push the bell notification. It'd be great to have you on board. Spread the word. And of course, let us know what you're having a little flutter on, or excuse me, what you're interested in as far as betting is concerned. And I can keep your fingers crossed for you then, so that'd be great. And please, just before you listen on, just give us a thumbs up, guys. It's great to get views, but it's lovely to get thumbs up as well. Please, I don't condone gambling. When the funds stop, and all of these prices are as at the, what date are we on? Yeah, 31st of October, Halloween evening. So do check around. I've tried to take an average price, so you should be able to get a little bit better than these, I say, but this is just like an average price that's generally available. Right, some general odds on the Champions League. City still 15-8 favourites to win it all, to be the final winners. No change there. Seems to be every season with the favourites. Not really worked out, has it? The bookies I think the bookies have made a few quid on City over the last few years in the Champions League. Bayern Munich 11-2. Their second favourites 11-2. PSG 13-2. I mean, they're hammering teams at the moment, aren't they? Liverpool are 7-1. Real Madrid 11-1. So certainly quite comfortable favourites there. The match odds themselves against Sevilla. City are 2-9 on, which is obviously restrictive. Sevilla are 12-1, not overly generous, and the draw is 6-1. This is my starting 11, please. If you want to know the whys and wherefores and how I got to this strange 11, please check out my preview show as well. This is the guys I'm going with. Ortega in goal. I think that's a safe bet. Perhaps not so safe. Wilson Esbrand, Diaz, Ake and Gomez, Gundogan, Foden and Bernardo, Mahrez, Alvarez and Grealish. So that's what I've had a quick look at. I'm doing the anytime goal scorers and goal scorers. I've sort of used that and had a quick look up what sort of prices they're at. To sum up, there's one or two City players I think with something to prove. I fully expect City to win this. And Pep won't want a third draw on the trot. There's money at stake, as I've said in the preview show. You know, for money, euros, points means euros, doesn't it? So obviously Pep will want to win this one. We don't want to mess about. Sevilla, sort of guaranteed third spot. In theory, you know, they can't get second spot, whatever happens, because even if they get on the same points as Dortmund, obviously excuse me, the games against Dortmund, obviously they've got a poorer record, so they will lose out anyway. But so I don't think Sevilla will be that strong either. I think they'll be playing not an experimental side, but a side to come over to England and get some experience, because they've got a tough old season in front of them. They're actually, rather than fighting at the top end of the table, they're fighting against relegation at the moment. So it may do them some good. But I think City should be too strong for what should be a Sevilla poor team generally, to coincide with the poor season they're having. Of course, we beat them at their place 4-0 without any real problems. I expect at least a 2-goal winning margin, if not more, and I will be disappointed. I think most of us will, if Sevilla do get on the score sheet. Right, first goal scorer. Let's have a look. Well, yeah, I expect Alvarez to step up in this one. So Alvarez is 7-2. And he's the firm favourite. Obviously, Haaland won't be playing in this one. Mahrez, 11-2. Perhaps he's due one. If Gundo doesn't play, who's taking the penalties? Would you reckon Mahrez? Probably, I hope not. Someone else might have to step up. He's 11-2. Grealish is 17-2. He's probably due one. He's scored a Champions League goal, hasn't he? He's probably due one. And Gomez is an interesting one. I've got him down. And Gomez, as we've seen in the brief bits we've seen of him, likes a shot, and he usually gets his shots on target, so that's a possibility. He's 20-1 for first goal scorer. If you look at a couple of their guys, Mia is 14-1, Lamela and Januzaj are 22-1. If you expect the sort of typical thing where Someone we know from another team comes back and scores against us. Anytime goal scorers, yeah, if you look at that, really value-wise, Grealish is 5-2. KDB, who I'm not sure will get, he might get on the pitch, as I said, but a bit short in the middle of the pitch, in fairness, but he's actually 2-1, which is a silly price if he actually starts this game. He might start half a game, he might share half a game with Foden, do the first half, and Foden do the second half, and a 2-1 for any time goal scorer on KDB is always giving money away. Gomez, 11-2. Why not? Anytime goal scorer, I said, with his shot he's getting in. And also Aki, who likes to get up for the corners. And one of those headers one day is going to dip under the bar rather than go over the bar. So he's 8-1, so he likes to get up for corners. Again, if you look at a couple of the Sevilla players, Lamela and Januzaj are both 7-1. And again, as I said, Alvarez has scored a couple already, hasn't he? I think that a few weeks ago. So why not to score 2 or more goals? Why not Alvarez at 9-2? That doesn't sound too bad. An interesting one. Obviously, we do half-time, full-time, and we got City at 4-6 on, which I think is an excellent price. It's odds on. If you don't mind going odds on, I think that's great value. A draw and City's 3-1, but 4-6 for City. And even if you just take the half-time, a half-time for City to be winning, which surely City's a banker anyway, so half-time City to be winning, just 8-13 you can get. So again, as long as you don't mind betting odds on, that's fine. And to win both halves, you think City will win both halves, which I think they should. You can get odds against, you get 7-5. So as I said, there is a little bit of value if you're confident that Pep will put out a fairly strong team, which I expect him to. He doesn't play. He doesn't really play lots of kids, and we don't have lots of kids hanging around just to draft in for this. So, yeah, I think that's interesting. The correct score's a funny one. I mean, all the clean sheet scores for City. I mean, if you fancy a 0-0, that's 22-1. That's ridiculous. A 1-0 is just 9-1. A 2-0 is 13-2. 3 is 7s. 4-0 is 10s, and a 5-0 is 18-1. If they do score, I can't see it being a tight 1-1 or a 2-1. I'd say if they do score, it's probably going to be a 3-1, which is 9-1, a 4-1, which is 14-1, or a 5-1, which is 22-1. And of course, if you take the clean sheet to the extreme, to win to 0, you can get odds against on City to win to 0. So the bookies are thinking a slightly weaker City team. Are they taking into account a slightly weaker Sevilla team who don't score many goals? I'm not too sure. You can get 23-20 against for City to win to 0. So again, as I said, even more value. Goals under and over 2.5, a bit restricted, 2-5 on. But if you want it 4 goals or more, over 3.5, you can get evens on that. So again, not too bad. A winning margin, bit of Dutching on this can work wonders as well. A 2-goal winning margin. I mean, I've started at 2 goals. I'm not even looking at 1 goal. A 2-goal winning margin for City 3-1. A 3-goal is 4-1, and a 4 or more goal winning margin is 4-1. So you can bit Dutch all 3 or Dutch two of the 3 and make some money on that as well. Both teams to score. Well, the bookies can't decide on this one. You've got 10-11 on no, which I'm edging towards. And you got 10-11 on yes, which will be a bit disappointed if they do. So, yeah, say the bookies aren't sure, and I think it's reflected in the value today. I think there is a little bit of value on City, and it's worth having a little plump. Let me know what you think, guys. Anyway, say you can combine certain things as well, which I don't do. I just give you the basic stuff here, like anytime the goal score and both teams score, all this sort of thing. But yeah, I think as we've seen in that lot, there is a bit of value. And let me know what you're having a go. Let me know what little bets you come up with, and I can keep your fingers crossed for you. All right, there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed that. Of course, I'll be back with the talking points, and of course, I'll be back with the player rating show on Thursday and Friday of this week, and also the build-up, of course, to Fulham on the Saturday. So there'll be 2 or 3 vlogs out on the Thursday and the Friday for looking back at this game and looking forward to the Fulham game on Saturday at 3 o'clock, I think it is, yeah. So join me then. Anyway, thanks. Let me know, as I said, let me know what you're having a go on, or even if you tell me after the event, it doesn't matter. And good luck to you all. Thanks for watching. Until we meet again, I ask one thing, don't I? Please stay safe, Blues. Come on, City. Bye for now.